Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us virtually for our Mascoutah High School Scholarship and Senior Honors Ceremony. This evening's virtual event is not anything we envisioned even 2 months ago, but here we are, doing the best we can to celebrate and honor the achievements of this impressive class. As you are watching this event in the comfort of your home, please know that we are also recognizing the culmination of many hours spent filling out scholarship applications, drafting essay responses, preparing for and participating in interviews. It is a true testimony of the academic achievements, extracurricular activities, and civic engagement of our class of 2020. Thank you, parents, teachers, and coaches for your work in guiding and mentoring our students. Thank you also to Mr. Matt Carr, Mr. Scott Doring, and Ms. Sherry Rudolphi for your dedication and time spent preparing for this event. Last but not least, I would like to thank the many organizations, families, and individuals who invest their time, talents, and treasure to ensure the students of Mascoutah High School are provided so many wonderful scholarship opportunities. We are one team, one tribe, one family in Mascoutah. If it were not for this belief, I am certain tonight's event would not be possible. Joining me in announcing our scholarship winners and honorees are Mascoutah High School administrators Miss Amy Wysocki, Mr. Scott Battis, and Mr. Jeff Yunker.
Seniors, throughout your time here at Mascoutah High School, and particularly over the last several weeks, you have heard how special and impressive you all are. This scholarship and award ceremony is proof to this sentiment and all of the extraordinary things you will do for this world. We are beyond proud of each of your achievements. Congratulations.
Seniors, it's been a privilege to be associated with you for the past 4 years. You've accomplished so much in such a short period of time. We are thankful and encouraged by the spirit that you have shown in recent times, and we are proud of the way you have represented Mascoutah High School and this awesome community. We hope you have learned as much from us as we have learned from you. We look forward to watching you accomplish great things in the future. And remember, once an Indian, always an Indian.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You should be proud of your accomplishments and achievements. This will be shown during tonight's scholarship and award ceremony. We are proud of you, and you should each be proud of yourselves. In tonight's ceremony, we will have foundation scholarships, followed by Air Force JROTC and band awards. We will then continue with additional scholarships from the community and ending with academic and activity awards. So, with no further ado, the scholarship and honors presented to the class of 2020.
The Foundation for Mascoutah Schools Scholarship. The Foundation for Mascoutah Schools Incorporated is a group of local individuals who donate their time and energies to raising and managing endowed monies to help the students and graduates of Mascoutah High School. Tonight, the Foundation will be awarding 27 scholarships for additional post-high school education with a value of $27,590. This money will be distributed at 9.5% of the senior class. The 2020 Eileen and Clyde Vineforth Scholarship winner is Dalton Grove. The Vineforth family has benefited from post-high school education and has also encouraged others to continue their learning experience. It is the intent of this scholarship to assist others who wish to continue their education.
The 2020 Russell Beekert Scholarship winner is Gabriela Soltis. Dr. Russell Beekert graduated from Mascoutah Schools in 1957 and by 1972 had earned his doctorate from Arizona State University. Dr. Beekert was the department chairperson for Department of Manufacturing Engineering at Arizona State University.
The 2020 Harry and Ethelene Drazer Boyd Scholarship winner is Alexandria Trevere. Ms. Boyd graduated from Mascoutah Community High School in 1925. She and her husband were able to travel the world by steamship 4 times. They have always been very strong supporters of education, as evidenced by this scholarship. She unfortunately passed away just prior to her 101st birthday.
The 2020 winner of the Bob Dauber Scholarship is Kristen Hill. The Bob Dauber Scholarship has been established by the family and friends of Bob Dauber. Bob retired from Dauber Pharmacy in 2001. This pharmacy was established in 1853, and for 4 generations, it is always owned by a Dobbin. As the father of 5, Bob was always interested in education and served on the District 19 school board for 18 years.
The 2020 Foundation for Mascoutah Schools Scholarship winner is Hannah Klein. The Foundation for Mascoutah Schools is composed of volunteers who are soliciting and investing funds to assist in fueling the passion for learning that allows our kids to succeed.
The 2020 Glover Bratt Memorial Scholarship winner is Abigail Spittler. Mr. Cyrus Glover graduated from high school in Polk County, Missouri in 1922. He was a very highly respected teacher, coach, and administrator at Mascoutah Community High School, and the chemistry physics laboratories are named in his honor. Dr. Richard Bratt is a product of Mascoutah Public Schools and graduated in 1956. Mr. Glover was his high school chemistry and physics teacher, his mentor, and favorite teacher. Mr. Bratt's scholarship is to honor Mr. Glover.
The 2020 Marie E. Gracer Memorial Scholarship winner is Meredith Hearing. Marie Gracer taught business courses at Mascoutah Community High School for 28 years. She gave students exposure to the practices and procedures used in a business office setting and always encouraged students to further their education. Her intent was that this scholarship will help make that possible.
The 2020 John and Karen Harris Scholarship goes to Elijah Peterson. During their years of teaching, John and Karen were very concerned about helping to provide a thorough, appropriate, and caring education for our graduates. In keeping with that goal, they feel that these thoughts are appropriate for anyone who is moving ahead. Anyone who is content with mediocrity is untrue to themselves. Pride stems from self-respect.
The 2020 John and Marilyn Harris Scholarship goes to Catherine Richter. Because they were both raised during the Depression and John's father was supporting 3 families at the time, they could not afford to go to college. John and Marilyn both entered the workforce. John started in the shop grinding welds for Caterpillar Tractor and ended his career in Caterpillar's executive offices in charge of their worldwide training program.
The 2020 Hodel Family Scholarship winner is Shakaya Clark. Elton and Edward Hodel left school at age 16, while Rita and Dorothy completed high school. Due to their limited educational opportunities, obtaining a higher education was of major importance and concern for both families. Early on, it became clear to both families that the path to a better future hinged on a college education. This was stressed so much that the combined families obtained over 20 degrees, with many children attaining multiple degrees, and soon a grandchild with a doctorate in education.
The 2020 Mary H. Hund Scholarship goes to Brianna Denton Schubert. Mary Hund was a longtime 6th grade elementary teacher at Mascoutah Elementary School. Her son has set up and made this scholarship possible. Because of her long-time dedication to education, this scholarship is available to individuals who are seeking a degree in teaching.
The William and Elizabeth Jenner Scholarship 2020 winner is Matthew Clayton. For the Jenner family, the fondness for the University of Illinois began with William's father Henry and was passed on to his son William. William married Elizabeth while they were both students there. The U of I fondness was then passed on to their 3 children, Kyra, Kyle, and Chris, who also graduated there. It is the hope that this scholarship will bring prosperity and treasured memories to this year's recipient.
This year's winner of the Kelly Lynn Johnson Memorial Scholarship is Corinne Bean. Kelly Lynn Johnson was killed before her last year in college, where she was preparing to be a teacher and coach. The Kelly Lynn Johnson Scholarship has been made possible by many contributions throughout the community and the dedication and hard work of her family and friends.
The 2020 Jack and Carol Klopmeyer Scholarship winner is Nathan Lantern. Jack and Carol Klopmeyer are lifelong residents of Mascoutah, where they attended Mascoutah Public Schools and graduated in 1950. Because they truly embody what it means to give back to the community, has recognized them on many occasions. They again want to give back and recognize a Mascoutah High senior who has demonstrated scholarly achievement along with community service.
The 2020 Jim Knott Scholarship goes to Andrew Brady. Jim and Pat Knott moved to Mascoutah in 1972. Jim was very passionate and proud about the senior recreation program for senior students, where students learned about the outdoors. This program was one of a kind in the state of Illinois. Jim also demanded excellence in his staff, students, and athletes as he organized a competitive athletic program. In life, the only easy day was yesterday. Tomorrow will be harder.
The winner of the Jenny Birdie Glazer Moss Memorial Scholarship for 2020 is Amon Williams. Jenny Moss was a lifelong resident of Mascoutah. From her youth on, she was very much involved in the lives of her neighbors and friends. After graduating from Mascoutah High School, she attended classes at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. Afterwards, she taught first grade in Mascoutah. Jenny Moss wanted all students to have the opportunity to achieve to their fullest potential, and therefore she often said, "Be the best you can be."
The winner of the 2020 St. John UCC Scholarship is Christina Lanter. The early settlers of Mascoutah came from areas in Germany in which education was compulsory. They had received a good general schooling, and they desired the same for their children. The predecessors of the current St. John were a part of that early establishment of Mascoutah schools, and this scholarship is an expression of St. John's support of continuing the education of tomorrow's leaders.
This year, there are 4 winners for the Elizabeth and Jean Schnurr Scholarship. Elizabeth and Eugene Schnurr were both longtime teachers at Mascoutah Community High School. During their years of teaching, Elizabeth and Eugene were concerned about providing a thorough, appropriate, and caring education for our young citizens. It is the intent of this scholarship to help make that training possible. The first scholarship award winner is Jordan Carroll.
The 2020 Elizabeth and Jean Schnurr No. 2 Scholarship goes to Tia Meager.
The winner of the third Elizabeth and Jean Schnurr Scholarship is Olivia Wilhelm.
The winner of the Elizabeth and Jean Schnurr No. 4 Scholarship is Emily Nowak.
The 2020 Colonel Dr. Milton and Mary Smith Scholarship winner is Andrew Schultz. In 1968, Colonel Dr. Smith was assigned as Chief Pathologist at Scott Air Force Base Hospital. He and his wife retired to Mascoutah, where Mary supervised all their neighbors and friends past her 90th year. And MJ's procrastinations kept everyone enjoying his wit and wisdom until cancer got the better of him at age 87.
The 2020 Daniel and Billy Stugenberg Family Endowment Scholarship goes to William Seibert. Daniel and Billy are longtime residents of Mascoutah and take great pride in their community and school. While academic progress was their top priority, they have also emphasized the importance of giving back through involvement in community and school activities.
The 2020 Ted and Carolyn Stump Family Scholarship goes to Nolan Hallcat. Ted and Carolyn Stump are longtime residents of Mascoutah. Because both they and their 4 children are graduates of Mascoutah schools, Ted and Carolyn are providing this vocational scholarship to support both education and Mascoutah graduates.
The winner of the 2020 Roger Thubanen Scholarship is Lane Polsher. Roger Thubanen grew up in Carlisle, Illinois, where all he wanted to do was hunt, fish, and play basketball. In 1968, he came to Mascoutah as an industrial arts teacher and head basketball coach. In addition to competitive basketball, it was through his teaching of industrial arts that he was able to share his love of industrial education.
The winner of the 2020 Kenneth Tiedemann Memorial Scholarship is Sarah Nowak. While still a high school student, Ken Tiedemann was killed in a tragic accident in the summer of 1973. The Kenneth A. Tiedemann Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship set up in his memory by his family. This scholarship is renewable for up to 4 consecutive years.
The 2020 Fred von der Linden Scholarship goes to Devin Wills. Fred von der Linden taught physical education at Mascoutah Community High School for 25 years, which also included being department chair. During this time, He also coached football, basketball, and baseball. As head football coach, he recorded 6 conference championships, 5 state playoff appearances, and an undefeated state championship in 1979.
We want to say thanks to the foundation for all the Mascoutah School scholarships.
Congratulations to all of our Air Force, JROTC, and Band honors recipients. We will now transition to the second round of scholarships. These scholarships are community, organizations, and sponsors academic scholarships for the MHS students outside of the Mascoutah Foundation. Our first scholarship is the Smith Family Color Guard Winter Guard Scholarship. The 2020 winner is Kaylee Scott. The Smith Family Scholarship was initiated to support the pageantry activity for students who performed in the Sport of the Arts, Color Guard, Winter Guard program at Mascoutah High School. The value of this scholarship is $1,000.
This year, there are 3 winners of the South Mascoutah JC's Wayne Miller Memorial Scholarship. Today, I join you on behalf of the South Mascoutah JCs in honor of a past member, Wayne Miller. Our organization is bound together by many with the common focus of community. A Chinese proverb once stated, "One generation plants the trees, another gets the shade." This proverb emulates the work of Wayne Miller and of our members of the JCs. Therefore, when searching for recipients of our scholarship, the value of community conveyed through them and their future goals and past endeavors was the strongest criteria. The JCs strongly believe that service to humanity is the best work of life, and we encourage all the graduates of 2020 to be active members of their community. We are proud to announce as our chosen Wayne Miller Scholarship winners as William Seibert, Ryan LaJoy, and Catherine Richter.
The National Beta Club Scholarship winner for 2020 is Sarah Nowak. National Beta, headquartered in South Carolina, recognizes outstanding young people in 39 states, the District of Columbia, China, Hungary, Puerto Rico, and Russia. National Beta encourages its members to continue education beyond high school. They do this through their National Scholarship Program. We are honored to have a student who is one of this year's 247 National Beta Scholarship recipients. Beta members are not only high academic achievers, they are also leaders and service-minded individuals. While grades and SAT, ACT scores help determine Beta scholars, it's the leadership and service activities as Betas that draw the winners to the top. With over 500,000 members, one of our own was selected as one of the top 247 Betas in the country. This student exemplifies the Beta ideals of academic achievement, leadership, character, and service. This student, Sarah Nowak, is clearly an outstanding member of the class of 2020.
2020 Mascoutah Chamber of Commerce Scholarship winner is Christina Lanter. This $1,000 scholarship, sponsored by Mascoutah Chamber of Commerce, is awarded to a 2020 MHS graduate who intends to pursue a college degree in business or a business-related field.
The Mascoutah Noon Lions Wayne Miller Memorial Scholarship this year goes to two deserving Mascoutah High School graduates, and both are receiving $1,000 scholarships each. These scholarships are awarded in memory of Wayne Miller, one of the founding members of our club. Wayne was a loyal fan of Mascoutah High School. He was a dynamic leader within the community, and he was heavily involved in local youth programs. He exemplified the Lions' motto, "We serve." It is with pleasure that the Mascoutah Noon Lions present this year's Wayne Miller Memorial Scholarships to Frederick Joey Huras and Joshua Holian.
The 2020 FFA Alumni Scholarship is awarded to 6 recipients. The FFA Alumni Scholarship is a $500 scholarship awarded to FFA members and non-members pursuing to further their education in any area of agriculture or industrial trades at a 2- or 4-year program. The scholarship winners are Catherine Richter, Christina Lanter, Jack Owens, Nathan Lanter, Tristan Wooby, and Tanner Wooby.
The recipient of the 2020 Samuel C. Graff Memorial Scholarship is Sarah Nowak. The Samuel C. Graff Memorial Scholarship was created in memory of beloved Mascoutah High School history teacher Sam Graff. During Mr. Graff's 32-year teaching career at Mascoutah High School, he also coached many athletic teams, most notably tennis. Off the courts, Mr. Graff had a love for writing. While many knew him as the sports reporter for the Mascoutah Herald, he also loved writing music lyrics, short stories, and poetry. Sam Graff lived a very humble life, but part of his legacy remains in the life lessons each of his 7 children hold daily. The value of a solid education and love for learning, the importance of helping others, and his personal motto, "I am never bored." The Graff family created a scholarship to keep the spirit of Mr. Graff alive for the students of Mascoutah High School. While many applicants exhibited strong grades and notable extracurricular involvement, one applicant stood out among the rest. This student overcame adversity and truly left a lasting impression on the scholarship committee through her compelling and courageous essay, stellar academic achievements, and impressive leadership experiences.
The 2020 Betty Rent Charitable Foundation Scholarship winners are Abigail Spidler and Christina Lanter.
This year there are 2 Mascoutah Band Booster Scholarship winners. Both were active members of the Mascoutah Band through their high school careers. The winners are Kevin Andriitis and Madison Sanker.
For 2020, the Mascoutah Athletic Booster Club has chosen 8 scholarship winners. The Mascoutah Athletic Booster Club Scholarship is awarded to qualifying seniors who have participated in the Mascoutah High School athletics at least 2 of 4 years. The award is designed to honor our student athletes who proudly represented MHS athletics over their high school career. Once an Indian, always an Indian. The scholarship winners are Natalie Hart, Meredith Hiring, Lane Holscher, Ryan LaJoy, Timothy Middleton II, Emily Nowak, Sarah Nowak, and William Seibert.
The 2020 Mascoutah Alumni and Friends Scholarship. Founded in 2009 by alumni Bob Spurlock, Bonnie Hightower, Deb Onstead Podhast, and retired teacher and coach Bob Cornell, the Mascoutah Alumni and Friends Scholarship was established to help offset the cost associated with going to college, trade school, or enlist in the United States military. Since 2009, the Mascoutah Alumni and Friends Scholarship Committee has selected 61 graduating seniors with awards totaling $78,000. This year's recipients will add to those totals. With the challenges presented during this unique time in American history, the Mascoutah Alumni and Friends Scholarship Committee has decided to award financial assistance to all 22 students who applied for the scholarship this year. In addition, we will award additional scholarships to select individuals from this group to be announced at a later date. We are proud to announce the 22 recipients of this year's award. Catherine Richter, Corinne Bean, Andrew Sanker, Brianna Denton Schubert, Gabriella Soltis, Jack Owens, Madison Sanker, Jordan Carroll, Emily Filkins, Christina Lanter, Emily Nowak, Sarah Nowak, Nolan Howcap, Andrew Schultz, Meredith Hiring, Ryan LaJoy, William Seibert, Olivia Wilhelm, Elijah Peterson, Emmeline Herman, Andrew Brady, and Natalie Hart.
The Mascoutah Education Association, MEA, is comprised of teachers, secretaries, teachers' aides, custodians, and nurses within District 19. After receiving 20 amazing scholarship applications, MEA is pleased to award 4 one-time scholarships in the amount of $325 each. The scholarship committee had an agonizing decision to make, and the essay portion of the application was the driving factor in choosing the following recipients for 2020. Ryan LaJoy, Ryan Norwood, Madison Sanker, and Caleb Whiteside.
It is with great pleasure that Citizens Community Bank presents their 2020 scholarship to Catherine Richter. Citizens Community Bank is proud to provide a $1,000 scholarship to a Mascoutah High School graduate that exemplifies excellence in our core values of leadership and community involvement.
For many years, Clinton County Electric Cooperative Incorporated has granted scholarships to students whose parents or legal guardian's primary residence is served by Clinton County Electric Cooperative. We are proud to offer 2 $500 scholarships to students of the senior class here at Mascoutah High School. The recipients were chosen by the faculty of Mascoutah High School through their own selection process. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and employees of Clinton County Electric, I would like to congratulate the senior class of 2020 and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors, especially this year's CCEC scholarship winners. The 2 Clinton County Electric Cooperative Scholarship winners are Christina Lanter and Benjamin Kordick.
The 2020 Prince Hall Masonic Family Scholarship winner is Caleb Whiteside. The Southwestern Illinois Prince Hall Masonic Family Scholarship was established to assist students graduating from high schools within the Scott Air Force Base community and had been accepted to attend a college or university. The award winner would have completed a record of academic achievement and recommended by the school counselor.
The Mascoutah Police Benevolent Association is awarding 2 $1,000 scholarships to deserving Mascoutah High School seniors who are continuing their education beyond high school. The recipients are selected based on GPA, extracurricular activities, character, and an essay encompassing the following: how good decision making can affect your future, and how community service and volunteerism creates a better community. The two winners for 2020 are Emily Filkins and Ethan Martin.
The Morrison Means Memorial Scholarship was established 2 days after the deaths of Mike Morrison and Deborah Means, who never made it home from the prom on May 3rd, 1969. Mike would have graduated 3 weeks later as MHS's co-valedictorian. Debbie, a talented sophomore, never realized her dreams. The scholarships recognize two promising graduates, honoring their memory. This year's Morrison Means winners are William Seibert and Sarah Nowak.
The 2020 James Funk Everything Ag Scholarship Award winner is Maggie Fix. The Everything Ag Scholarship was established in 2014 in remembrance of James Funk, a young man who loved everything about agriculture and all it stood for. His passions ranged from raising beef cattle or hogs, showing dairy cattle at local, state, and national shows, working fields for planting and harvest seasons, and organizing and entering local trek pulls. His passion for agriculture was something he loved to share with all he encountered. It is because of his love for agriculture and our love for him and his memory that we offer this scholarship.
The 2020 Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center Life-Saving Scholarship recipient is Dylan Lyons. This scholarship is presented by Beta Club and the Mascoutah chapter of the National Honor Society. The Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center donates scholarship money based on the number of units collected during the 2 blood drives held each year. This year, we were able to collect more than 120 units of blood and therefore have more than $600 worth of scholarship money to distribute. The scholarship is given to a senior that demonstrated excellent service to the Beta Club and National Honor Society as these clubs sponsor the drives.
The Rotary Club Student of the Year Scholarship goes to Ethan Hollowell. The Rotary Club honors students that are chosen as Students of the Month by Mascoutah High School. At the end of the year, the staff and faculty vote on a Student of the Year.
The 2020 Mascoutah Memorial Scholarship winners are Nolan Hawkap and Joshua Hullion. This year, we are proud to announce 4 Class of 2020 graduates have received U.S. Military Academy appointments or ROTC scholarships. Sarah Nowak is receiving a Navy ROTC scholarship. Israel Jordan Ignacio is receiving an Army ROTC scholarship. Ethan Hollowell has received acceptance into the Naval Academy, and Dylan Lyons is attending the U.S. Military Academy, West Point. We would again like to thank the community, organizations, and sponsors for all of the academic scholarships for the Class of 2020 MHS graduates. Congratulations to all of our students who have received academic or activity awards. It is always an honor to recognize a special senior as the Indian of the Year. The Indian of the Year is chosen by administrators and is based on a student's character, integrity, school spirit, and work ethic. A well-rounded Indian of the Year has demonstrated the overall principles of one team, one tribe, one family. This year, the announcement is bittersweet for all of us because the Indian of the Year is no longer with us. Our Indian of the Year is Trevor Dickow. As you know, Trevor was involved in a fatal auto accident on Easter Sunday. Though he left us way too soon, we will always admire the young man that he was. Congratulations, Trevor. I encourage all of our scholarship recipients to use tonight's recognition as a reminder that motivation and a strong work ethic can accomplish great things. Congratulations. I know I speak for everyone in our community when I say we are proud of you and are confident you will represent Mascoutah High School well in all of your future endeavors. Thank you for joining us in this evening's scholarship ceremony. Continue to stay safe and remain healthy. We look forward to having you join us for the virtual commencement scheduled for May 22nd at 6 p.m. And don't forget, we are one team,
One tribe.
One family.
Let's eat.